Hey you guys, like my makeup is a mess, so I'm about to take it off. So seeing as how this is a channel that's, again, based on addiction and stuff like that, I want to talk to you guys about taking responsibility in your addiction. When I was younger, I used to, when I was, in the beginning, like not in the beginning, but like, you know, when I was not wise yet about my addiction and stuff, I used to tell my mom all the time, like, I use because of you. You're the biggest trigger to me. Like, you're why I use. You are, like, calling her a trigger. And then, now, as I'm an adult, I realize that I have to take responsibility for my own addiction, okay? Like, which is why I got frustrated earlier. We all need to be responsible for our own addiction. Never now would I ever tell my mom that she is a reason for my addiction, a trigger for my addiction, a cause for my addiction, anything. Because the only person responsible for my addiction is me, okay? The only person who can make me relapse is me. The only person who can make me feel triggered is me. Like, in the end, it's me. Like, and like, people, like, as an addict, you need to, like, really accept that. And, like, I didn't mean to be so rude in my last video, but, like, I finally found a way to turn my addiction around and to be something positive, and I'm really happy for that and grateful for that. I am sad that people are messaging me now and telling me that they felt uncomfortable today, and that they didn't feel like it was the regular, happy, like, warm, welcoming, like, Gina fam that it normally is, which is sad. And I'm really sorry to those of you who have messaged me and told me that. But I'm going to definitely make sure that doesn't happen again. Because this is supposed to be a safe and judgment-free zone. 100%. And that even goes for me. It's not, you know, and when I say things on here, first of all, a lot of the times I'm joking. And people need to recognize that. And there are some people out there who I've talked to and who haven't been joking. Okay, so to, like, ever turn that around on me is wrong. Wrong. Very wrong. But again, like, it's just, nobody, and it's one of those things that drives me nuts about YouTube in general, is like, like, I decide what I want to watch on the internet. I decide what I want to watch on TV. I decide what I want to have for dinner. I decide, that's me. Like, I would never just, wake up one day and say, going to, being in this part of town is hard for me because it reminds me of my addiction, which actually at this point I don't have triggers anymore, period. Nothing triggers me anymore because I did realize that I am my only trigger. And I realized that, like, I used to cop drugs in Schenectady all the time, and now I can easily go to Schenectady and not be triggered, because I am in a very good place in my sobriety right now. And I wish that everybody, all of you guys, hopefully can get to that point one day if you're not already. But I don't feel that way anymore. Like, I could probably watch people do drugs and, again, not feel triggered because I have really learned about myself and about, like, pretty much, like, just I learned to take full accountability. Like, full accountability. Like, even sometimes fully, like, I'd say, like, if you're an addict and you move into a house full of addicts, that's not a good idea, which is why I never moved back to my mom's. Not that everybody there is an addict, but that was somewhere that I frequently used drugs, and it's not I would not call that a trigger because it's not a trigger. It's not going to trigger me to use. It's just a sad reminder. So like that's something I prefer to not be around. Not because it's going to trigger me, but because it's just a sad reminder. But I really just wanted to talk about taking responsibility for yourself. You know, like, and not only that, but like being kind to others, because you really don't know what anyone else is going through. You never know what somebody else is going through. And I am so grateful to have this platform and to be able to talk to people every day who don't have somebody to talk to, who don't, and who want to be sober, and who want help, and who do have anxiety, and who have been through abuse and stuff like that. Like when people feel like they're comfortable to message me and talk to me about abuse that they're going through or that they have been through, and like I can help talk to them, and they can at the end tell me that they feel better because they finally found someone they can relate to. That makes me feel good, and that's why I'm here, and that's why this channel is here, because in a way I want to just take everybody's pain and just carry it for myself, which is kind of weird to say, but that's what I want. I've always wanted a way to turn my addiction around to be something better, and I did. And you know, like even now, you know, it's kind of like Trevor. You know, Trevor's sitting in prison right now, and is he bitching about it? Absolutely not. He's accepted full responsibility. He knows what he did was wrong, and he knows why he is where he is. And that's really mature of him. You know, since day one, he never bitched, and never was upset that he was going to prison. He accepted it for what it was because he knew the mistakes that he had made, and that's like, that's really, for me, like that was really good to see that he understood that. But anyways, I'm just going to upload this as kind of like a secondary video to what I was saying before. And that's pretty much it. All right. I love you guys though, and I am not live streaming for the rest of the day because I have a lot to do. I still have to pack, and with my stomach issues and stuff, it's not that easy. But I do have a video that I record. I got this ringing in my ear. I have a video that I recorded yesterday that I'm gonna try and upload today. I love you guys. And oh, my hair, it's when my hair was all straight and it looked real pretty. So I have that coming up. And it's like a mukbang too. Oh my god, and then like I had like my ice cream overflow. You guys will just see it in the video when I upload it. Alright, I love you guys. Bye.